Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Flinthook. We did pretty not great on the last episode, if I remember correctly, but, wait, what are we rolling here? As far as perks go, you know what? Give me a random, wait, that's help. I don't want help. I mean, I want help, but I want random. Clear them with delete. I thought there was like I thought that a question mark was a dice roll. This is what I've trained myself to believe in roguelites. Okay. We were starting to get to, like, some decent ideas there. Increases your chances of finding relics. Get special sales in every shop. That actually seems pretty worthwhile. I actually like the idea of being faster as well. And then 5 PP of perks and curses. I don't know. That seems a little dicey for me. I don't think crits have been that useful. I love sub-weaponeer. Let me find that one. I probably just... There it is, sub-weaponeer. What is that? It's a horseshoe with a 4-leaf clover. I thought it was like some weird plant with like a little flower coming out of the top of it. I mean, it is, I guess, technically a plant, but you get the idea. I don't really care about XP so much. I don't really care about payback. We can afford reckless, but let's go for combo blaster, and then we got 2 perk space left. Yeah, let's take apple when we board a ship. Alright, so we gotta get through 5 segments here. I'm gonna go for this one, because it has a gamblinger, and people, I mean, you gotta bear with me here. Sometimes, although I think that I handle situations in an adept fashion from time to time, sometimes I will admit I'm not innocent. I have made some mistakes that are pretty obvious in hindsight. Like, for example, on the gambling rooms, there's really no excuse for us not slowing down time. Literally, that was one of those things where I was like, well, the gambling stuff is like 50-50. And then I got a tweet that said, why don't you slow down time in the gambling rooms? And I said, oh god. Of course. It's just like so obviously the right decision that you kind of like brain fart later. Now, we all have those mistakes. Mine just happen to be more public than the average person's, probably. We don't have any keys. Oh, careful. No, we want to go straight up. That's fine. Again, keyboard and mouse, I would love to say, ooh, that I'm still getting used to it, but it's not the case. Really, just like nearly instantly, it felt like exactly the right decision. So our game plan right now, which I know I've been saying a lot, but our game plan right now is very, very simple. We get more firepower the longer our oh, nice, good, smart play. The longer our combo gets. So I imagine, you know, a 10 combo is fairly irrelevant, but I imagine if you get to like, you know, 100, we can start to see extra damage. Like right now we're at 11, and we're still only doing like 10 damage with each non-crit, so hoping to see if maybe that'll get a little bit better as time goes on. There is a key in there. We are back to full HP. Are we going to use our key to go to the key room? Yeah, probably. So we don't want to get trapped on this thing. It's actually fairly simple to mess that up, as we saw on an earlier episode. For now, this is actually going really well. I feel like, you know, maybe my my thinking muscles, as most people probably call them just by their Earth name, the human brain. But my thinking muscles have had a chance to relax and, you know, get a little bit, digest a little bit of those earlier learning lessons from a Flinthook perspective. Or from a young G's perspective, for that matter. So don't disrespect the slow-mo. Oh my god, every time I talk about, like, getting our combo up here, or I was, you know, pull the veil back, I was gonna talk about getting our combo up there. I seem to squander it here. Sometimes I'm also a little silly. I'm guilty of thinking that the crosshair is actually an enemy, or like a new bullet type that I've never seen before, and I go, oh, watch out for that. Some kind of like red diamond enemy, that's real spooky. Oh, this is ideal. Thank you so much for your support. You are going to die without doing any damage to me, and I am going to almost squander that. But thankfully not completely squander it. I don't think we want to jet out of this floor quite yet because we have a key. Even though the music just got triumphant, now's not the right time for us. This isn't how I go. Okay, that was not very smart. It did purple damage. I imagine that's the same as other damage, just more purple, but I cannot say for certain. Alright, super meat boy. Okay, alright. This might be a little easier on taking out the controller for a second. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. He's done it. I guess this is the right way to play hybrid style. That's a joke. There is no right way to play. I will say it is like, not to say that it's like guaranteed that keyboard and mouse is quote unquote the wrong way to play, but I do think it's a little crazy. I don't know if the right stick is used for anything else, but I think it's a little crazy that, like, if you're on keyboard and mouse, you get, whoa, careful, dude, careful. If you're on keyboard and mouse, you get, independent control of your hook. Yeah, we can get in there with the key, that's fine. Whereas on controller, it's just tied to your, direction of, that was so bad. It's tied to your direction of movement. So we get cheaper stuff in the shop. Fast Blast seems like a right call. More speed to your Blasma Pistol. Space Meat is relatively cheap and basically takes us to full HP. Let's buy the shield. It's basically 10 health for 40 credits. That's a smoking deal, and there it goes. And there it goes. But if we hadn't done that and we made the same mistakes, we would have lost HP regardless. I'm not absolving myself of that mistake. Rather, in the end, it's the right decision either way to have more HP, or to have bought more HP. At least that's my perspective on the issue. In a perfect world, it would have been better to just not get hit, but I'm not going to let it get us down here, because we're going to get at least one apple for beating the boss, which we've already done, and then we're going to get at least one apple, well, guaranteed one apple for entering the next ship, so I'm not going to sweat this stuff too much right now. Don't sweat the small stuff, and most of it is small stuff. That's one apple. That's one apple. But some black market credits as well. So we're going to be at 95 HP. To lose 5 is actually bad, because the floors, I mean, the ships, or we're going to be at 85, sorry. The ships do get harder as time goes on, so it really is like leaving the basement not being at full HP. Which, to be fair, is something we do in Isaac all the time, because that game is a weird difficulty curve sometimes. It does get harder as it goes along, but not like always. Oh, I didn't even go to the gambling room. Let's do it on this one instead, hopefully. If the gambling room basically is like an 80% chance to get something good with slowdown, then that's cool with me. It's like a skill check almost. And that's one of the things I kind of throw other roguelites under the bus a lot. I go, well, this doesn't do it like it did it in Isaac, so it's bad. But one of the things I actually really, really liked, 27 is so cheap for an apple. One of the things I really liked about Enter the Gungeon was the rooms that were skill checks and then gave you rewards, like the target hitting room. I thought that room was really cool. Sure, at a certain level of experience, it basically does become free loot for you. Maybe that's why I like it. But still. And there were other rooms like, hey, beat this room without getting hit. There is a skull right there. Can we, like, throw the bomb and then shoot it in the air? No. So I guess maybe we could have hooked straight up or something like that. I don't know. Can the frost globe open a secret room for us? No, it doesn't seem so. So you really, you have to have bombs to do that? By the way, in doing the second phase there, I totally realized how you actually solve that problem. I also now realize we would have been much better off saving the frost globe for this exact situation. Okay, so, don't let yourself get beaten up too much here. This is a tricky room, just due to the structure of it. That was not the right way to handle that, but that's okay. This guy's not that tough. He's kind of tough when he's surrounded by bullets and other enemies who are also annoying, but he's not that bad. Oh, these guys are pretty heinous, though. Don't die, don't die, don't die. That's the big thing right now. You're gonna get some apples for finishing this. This was a poor performance, but what's done is done. It's in the past. We have a bomb back now. Please. It's time to redeem ourselves. So we should get some HP for doing this. This is risky. But also, I feel like a genius. And that is at least a step forward for us in our learning process. So, take your bomb back. Chest number 1 gives you some money. Chest number 2 gives you some money. Chest number 3 gives you some money. But we also got a shield out of it. And the shield is not insignificant. Is there a... Does that mean secret room, or does that mean there's a map up here? Probably means secret room, so let's just finish this up and move along. Oh, this brain. I'm gonna need you to meet me halfway here, all right? We're kind of in a little tough here. Oh, you know what it is? Shields don't block all kinds of damage. I see the problem. Okay, I just dropped myself immediately into the fire. So shields, I was just showing you that shields don't drop fire, and that's, you know, extremely dangerous. Again, we got the bombs already. We'll take our map here and see where we need to go. I believe that means beneath us there's gonna be some sort of shop. A bazaar, if you will. A how bazaar? How bazaar? But I'm, you know, you are made into the kind of player you're gonna be on runs like this. It's not the runs where you get brimstone. It's the runs where you get, you know, juiced right off the bat. He's done it. Pirate's deal. Get special deals in the shop for you. So we at least got cheaper stuff, and I'm assuming that does stack. I should have maybe looked for a better perk, but if I'm being honest, I have no idea what perks are which. 240. Sub-weaponeer is great. Snack attack we can't afford. So we're gonna buy a potion that healed us for 50, and then we're gonna move along. Because really, we just can't afford to buy the other item there yet. Although if I can afford sub-weaponeer, I think there's worse things than stacking up sub-weaponeer. I've played really, really badly so far on the rooms where we get locked in with enemies, so would be in my best interest in the future to maybe just open up with a little bit of a, okay. Open up with a little bit, of a bomb on those rooms, and maybe we'll be in a better position. So that room, definitely a situation... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's definitely a situation where, attacking it with a little bit higher HP made me feel a lot more confident in the situation. So we need to shoot this, and go for it. Alright, take the money, because we could get to sub-weaponeer, you know, I'm gonna call it level 2, stacked sub-weaponeer. Not talking about a person. I don't even know what a sub-weaponeer is. Okay. My heart was in the right place, I think, but unfortunately, my body was not in the right place. What? Oh, you're the knife throwers, but you're like skilled knife throwers now. Okay, that's fine. This is one where I feel extremely compelled. I should have gotten that black market token, but this is one where I feel extremely compelled to not take damage. Rarely do I ever feel extremely compelled to take damage, but this is a unique situation where I'm very much in the opposite. Please. He's got to be almost dead. I mean, he's not really in danger of hitting us. Like, this is a very big, well, you should see the other guy sort of moment going on here. We did it. Like, you think I got beat up bad? Well, you should see the other guy, man. Okay, 164 does allow us to buy stacked sub-weaponeer. I kind of hate this. What do you think, though? Apparently not. Thought we could just fit down there. With 65 HP, it just seems like the wrong call, even though it makes me a big baby. So let's just keep moving for now. We got 5 rooms to get to here, so... Got a long way to go. And no real pressure to be, you know, making sure that we're getting absolutely everything, even at great cost to ourselves. Like, we don't know. That chest could have weighted value, and it could be amazing, but it could also be fairly irrelevant. That was the best boss fight I've ever had in my whole life. Who would have thought a single bomb could get that handled for me? We're going to be back at 95 HP and a decent amount of money, so I'm just going to skip sub-weaponeer, and we'll try to make this money give us something better in the future. We're actually not going to be at 95. We're going to be at 100, assuming we don't take damage en route to the ship, which, honestly, sometimes I ask myself if I can really trust myself to handle that in Flinthook, given some of the terrible damage I've taken. But the good thing, and this is in contrast to a game like Enter the Gungeon, which I also like, but find some design things that I disagree with in the name of difficulty, HP is a lot easier to come by. I think it's a lot tougher to dodge stuff. Is there a gambling? No. No, Treasurium. Let's try that. There's a lot more HP to be found in Flinthook, especially with the way that you customize your build. So, of course, I think it's easier to dodge stuff in Gungeon because you're less beholden to the whims of physics than you are in Flinthook, but still. This is our 60th percentile room right now. I harbor no illusion that we have a great chance to win this run, by the way, because we've never seen the boss. And historically, not knowing the boss is something that has not worked out very well for me. I'm actually pretty pleased with the way that room went down. I still don't understand these targets. I need to figure out the riddle of the Sphinx when it comes to those, but let's go, boys. Well played. Ah! Get out of here with that bomb that is surprisingly difficult to dodge. You know what? In this case, it's not about getting flawless. It's about not taking any more damage than is strictly necessary. Not happy to be missing out on the coins, but we got double sale price items. Price to sell, price to move. Are you sure those aren't targets? Get it? It's a reference to the American retail. Did you know Target is the second largest retailer in the world? Second largest big box retailer, maybe? I'm not sure. So that's 5 HP. This probably sucks coins up into us. Let's grab that. And let's grab a shield as well. Do we have enough? We need like 50 to get 5 HP. You know what? We should grab it. 5 HP permanently is not that bad. Oh, we need 89. Target tried to take off in Canada. They went out of business here, or they liquidated at least very quickly. I don't know why, and I would love to act like, it is because up here we only want superior goods. We don't buy what you Americans buy. But that's not really the case, I think. I would love for a low-cost, decent quality retailer to take up shop over here. Maybe they got out-competed. I don't know what by, but who knows, man. Something's got to take up that spot at Metrotown before it becomes like a laser tag place. Hold up, that's a great idea. NL, did you just reference Metrotown, the third largest mall in Canada, located in sunny Burnaby, British Columbia? You know I did, dude. You know I did. Okay, so I need to, in a booster pack, like my... Wait, what is that card? My Archangel Avacyn. There we go. See, I wanted to make it magic related. Is this perk that allows me to suck up gold from afar. If I have that, that's probably better than even buying sale, or taking sale trinkets. I think that will lead to me having a much better time, because there's so much less opportunity cost lost. Okay, so this is just like, honestly, my brain gave up at trying to sort out the patterns. It is 3 different arrays of things shooting at 3 different, shooting in 3 different patterns, I should say. Well, I mean, gotta do what you gotta do there. We're very lucky that the run has been structured in such a way that it's pretty easy for us to get our HP back because, ooh, okay. Because we are losing a lot of it. This is one of those rooms where it's way easier to come down than it is to go up. This is also how we do it. And this is also how we do it. Okay, shouldn't have done that. There goes our apple for going to the room, but we at least got our money back if we can. Oh, you jerks! No, I'm not taking 2 on that one. Okay, maybe I will actually. I remember this room. I remember this room. You can't treat me like this. Map is nice. No apples, though. We really cannot afford to die this early. We know our boss is over here. As long as we can just, like, go down, get into the boss fight. There's nothing holding me back here. Okay, yeah. Let's go to the treasure room before we go to the boss fight. Let's get the heck out of here. That seems like a disaster waiting to happen. So I'm just gonna throw a bomb at this boss and hopefully I'll land it. This actually seems very easy. I shouldn't call these bosses. These are like end of floor rooms, because rarely are they actually like even close to boss difficulty. The bosses are all like, not that these aren't deliberately designed, but the bosses are all like, you know, they're like Super Nintendo style action battles or something. This is just a room with some enemies in it. We thought our way out of that one. Doesn't happen all the time, but I'll take what I can get. 1 apple. So we're gonna be at 55 HP. We might just want to go. I mean, even this is only our 3rd, so we got 2 more to go here. We might just want to go for 2 of the easiest ships that we can find. Even though that's a little baby's way out, it seems like maybe I would be better served if I pretended I was a little baby for a while instead of going, oh, there's treasure on this one, let's go nuts. Or maybe I should just start playing a little better. But living through our 3rd attempt there makes me feel getting our sea legs under us. I'm gonna try to go. I don't even care what it is. It's got 2 skulls. 2 skulls is where I want to be right now. I don't want to play the 3 skull Monty. I want to play the 2 skull Monty. Gives me a 50% chance. It's 17% better than a 3 skull Monty. You're not taking my change if I go to Central Park. Let's go. Yeah, we want to do this. This room seems easy enough. See, that's just fun. 1 apple? 1 apple. It's not as many apples as I was hoping for, but it's more apples than I deserve for doing a basic room there. Okay. Floor is lava. Floor is lava. What do we got? Easy enough. Oh! Okay, famous last words. He's done it. Oh, you just don't put one in the center that time. Okay, I don't know if I would have done this room if I had known, but now I do know. Get a delicious apple each time you board a ship. Yo, though. Since that presumably stacks, it's not as meaningful as you might think because the game is structured so that every raid is its own self-contained unit. It's not like we're gonna still be alive in 45 minutes and then we're gonna get like 7 apples when we come down to a specific floor, but still, dude. I don't think we can freeze these enemies. I think we actually have to surmount this room. I know we need to use momentum better, but it's tough, dude. It's not the easiest decision in the world. Once you're in it, okay, I've ascended. We're actually on a new level here. We're like American rapper Future. I had to check. Oh, it works! If you just, maybe it works if you just shoot it to begin with, but you see, that's like, I went from 6 to midnight there, but then I came back down to like 8:30. If you freeze it and shoot it, is that what did it, or is just shooting it enough? Because I did see the skull there. I gotta get better at looking for it, but still. We should be able to buy a lot here. We want the space meat. We want bullseye for better crits. What's shell crusher? Your sidekick drops gold when you clear an enemy ship quickly. A whole ship? I mean, it's a little on the long side, to be honest with you, but he's a god? Just wait it out. Just wait it out. Oh, he's a champion, so he fires slightly more frequently. Okay, I'm getting deflected into that dude like over and over. I want the coins though. Okay, kill the easy ones. But I want the coins though, because, you know, this ain't our last floor. I'll probably need to buy some poison space meat. Why did you make the space meat purple? It just invites more questions. Purple things in this game have a tendency to be bad for us, and you're over here telling me to eat some, you know, grape charcuterie. He's done it. Okay, that took forever. We also took way more damage than was ever sensible, but 60 HP could be worse. So we're just in a holding pattern for now. Okay. Sometimes I think the best strategy is actually just to force your brain to deal with it. So, like, start by giving yourself a difficult problem, and then just be like, you know, foresight is usually better. But then you just go to your brain sometimes and you go, hey brain, I'm just gonna do this. So it's really up to you if you're gonna figure it out. I mean, I would like you to. I would recommend it on a personal level. What are you talking about, NL? I gotta be honest with you, I don't fully know. I'm just, I'm spitballing here. I'm on conversational autopilot as I find myself, perhaps surprisingly, having a chance to clear this room without getting hit. I gotta say, yo, our combo's getting up there. Why are we not dealing more damage? You know what I mean? I thought that was part of the buy-in on this run. You have to get to like 100 hits before your damage goes up 1 point? Because that's too much. That's a ridiculous ask for a player like me. 3 coins is fine by me there. Ooh, easiest room of all time. I'm starting to respect the bombs more. At first I was like, these are a jank sub-weapon that I have no respect for. Because I'm like the bad boy of roguelites, you know? I don't have respect for a lot of stuff. But then later you'll find respect is earned, not given, and begrudgingly, I'm gonna be like the Adam, what's his, Adam Banks? I'm not the Charlie Conway, I'm the Adam Banks. It's a Mighty Ducks reference. Okay, so you guys are already dead. Although I would like to get the coins. It's imperative that we take no damage in the process. Presumably, we're getting another apple out of this chest, and we're also gonna get an apple, or 2 apples. This is the best of all space shells. It has udders. Yeah. We've really come around on this one. We're gonna get 2 apples, I think, when we go to the next floor. And it'll be good to test if that's true, just so we can actually, you know, verify once and for all whether the apple theory and the stacking theory is correct here. That was the perfect ship for us at that moment in time. To be back at full HP is really good. We're getting 5 skulls no matter what. Let's go simple. Labyrinthine Trigerium. Ain't having malaria yet because the blood type red. I got high hopes. If we can just do exactly the same thing on this floor, I'll be happy. How many apples? 1 apple, 2 apples. Yo, you know what that means? If we get the right payouts in booster packs, we could actually create a situation in which we get mad stacked apples. Oh, that one hurt. And if we get mad stacked apples, we got a huge advantage on every single, I mean, I'm gonna call them raids, I guess, but we got a huge advantage on every single enemy ship. Ooh, plus, or that's probably gold. I forget what this is. 10 extra health. That's not bad. I can live with it. But yeah, rather than having 10 extra max HP, I would rather spend double the perks. Double the perk slots, if you will. To get an extra 10 HP return per floor. And maybe that's like my noobishness talking, because obviously in Isaac, would I rather have red heart drops or red heart capacity? It's a great question, actually, now that I think about it. I actually think that in contrast to the point that I was trying to make, most of the time I would rather have red heart drops than red heart capacity. Past a certain point. Obviously, if you've got no HP, you probably want that first one. You probably want a second one and a third one, too. But after that, you're probably better off getting something like, you know, I don't know, Old Bandage, Child's Heart. Okay. I think I'm learning a little bit about room selection. Wow, that's embarrassing. But so many maps here, dude. Some of the things that I'm learning about room selection are don't go to rooms that seem bad unless you don't have a choice in the matter. Dude, please never take me back to this room. I don't know what I did to get sent to this summer camp, but I won't do it again, Dad, I promise. Alright, you gotta admit that was pretty good. Okay. A base level of platformer competency out of a man who plays video games for a living. That's what I'm talking about! What up now, sweets? Woo! Okay, we have no skulls that I can see. I'm almost hesitant to say that in videos at this point, because every time I say there's no skulls, I mean, first off, I think a lot of things. I think that a skull is a guy who thinks he's fly, also known as a buster. But then I get tweets and they say, actually, right when you said there were no skulls, check it out, there was a skull. So, I think that, although I was right about the skulls thinking they're fly and also being known as a buster, it's probably, you know what, kill these guys first. It's probably important to think before you necessarily say stuff along those lines. Okay, you're like in a perfect spot to hit me. Yep, and even as I saw it coming, I didn't do anything about it. We're gonna fight the boss very soon. We are gonna get a lot of HP back after the boss fight. We have to get... Wow, I'm actually kind of stunned with myself for that damage. These guys are slowly coming down. Got him. Okay, 15 HP is enough. And we can get mad apples, dude. Ooh, this guy is kind of no... Oh! 5 HP. And we gotta kill the... We gotta kill those guys first. Somehow that worked. Okay, that's big. One's dead. No explosions near me, please. It's like exactly near me. Okay. Big plays. Just play it cool, and there's a way out of this mess. We at least want to see this boss. And that was obviously a problem, so I'm glad that we were able to deal with it there. And then immediately face the exact same threat again. Little harrowing here. Hey, sports fans, the atmosphere is electric here on the 5th raid boss fight. I mean, the bullets aren't even moving that fast. I can't act like this is the hardest video game feat I've ever accomplished in my life, but, you know, context matters. And the context of this was like, man, we were getting our butt kicked there. Okay. I really thought there was an extremely high chance of us dying, so... Whew, at least we'll have a little bit of HP. Oh, we got a booster pack out of our final shell. We got a booster pack out of a booster pack. There's some subtle mental manipulation going on there that makes me feel uncomfortable, but also stoked because I benefited from it. This is the right time to get out of this gambling-based economy. On the other hand, what if this booster pack has cards and another booster pack in it? That's basically where I was at a point in my Magic the Gathering collecting life. If I get a $5 rare in this booster pack, that means I get all the junk commons and uncommons for free. Gives me another stab at the 1 in 200 chance of getting an expedition. Of which we have like 4. Okay, this is a no-brainer. Life is kind. So we're at 85 HP. This is probably the boss room. It's everything I hate about bosses in this, or everything I hate about rooms in this game. Spikes everywhere. It seems like we're gonna have to fight this one like almost entirely in the air. And then those things have protection. So we're gonna start by going to the right here. Oh, he's unhappy. This barrel is not happy. Oh yeah, it can't be there. I mean, I don't expect this to go well, just to be clear. So how do we hurt him? Oh, there you go. That's how you hurt him. Do we have to get both barrels freed up here? Can't hook down. Okay. He has 800 on the HP side of things. Well, that's like thrilling, but also terrifying. We're going to die. We did take off about a quarter of his HP. So I sort of feel like that's honestly better than we've done in the past. I can live with that for right now, at the very least. I think we did very good on that run. After kind of looking like we were gonna screw it completely. Alright, confirm. We'll crack into this stuff on the next episode. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.